Peace family, it's Q Martin back with another video for y'all. And today I want to discuss something that's really been troubling me lately. Are pro-black liberated black women trying to defeat racism or black men? Okay, let's break that topic down. Me personally, I love black queens all over the planet Earth. I love all black people in general. But I want to just hit on a few points real quick and make it very apparent that there's a lot of different things and issues that needs to be addressed. In the ideal world, black men and black women would get along and will be, best of friends and would be, love mates and soulmates and all of that good stuff. But we're not in a perfect world, so here's reality. Reality is we're in 2019 now, and the narrative is black men are trash. You know what I'm saying? And I always think that's a nice narrative and an interesting narrative because I always say that, well, for one, I believe no nation can rise higher than this woman. I got that from Miss Louis Farrakhan. No nation can rise higher than this woman. You know what I'm saying? By that I mean when you teach a person or a boy or whatever, you're gonna teach him or whatever. But you teach a woman, you teach a nation. You know what I'm saying? So that's an interesting point. And again, I got this from Miss Louis Farrakhan, so that's the reference point. But I think that's important to touch on though because I feel like a lot of women, not all, don't realize their potential energy, potential power, potential, all of that. And I'm not saying that you don't understand that you are powerful, but I'm saying you don't understand the magnitude of your power. Now, let me break that down a little bit more. I feel like tomorrow, if the whole woman population said, I don't want no more black men or men in general calling us bitches, like eliminate that word from your vocabulary, I guarantee you nobody would be saying that word again because I feel like most men, well, a lot of men, only call women bitches because they allow themselves to be called bitches. Like in order to truly uncode, or not uncode, but encode or decode would probably be the correct word, this whole situation, we would have to dissect the soul of a black woman in today's society. What do you value? You know what I'm saying? What do we value? What does she value? An interesting point that me and my friend was talking about earlier was black women ever truly down for black men? Ever? Now let's go back in history before slavery. They said that, well, people say, everyone says, that we was kings and queens before slavery. I am of the people that believe that as well. But to add on to that, I want to say, well, then why is the dynamic of things so much different now, 2019, fast forward to this year? Why not? I mean, you can obviously blame it on white supremacy and blame it on, you know what I'm saying, the power structure, the power dynamic of things, as women being the, not women, but white men being the head. And then after that, it's black women. And then after that, it's the, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? That's what you can blame it on, the system. But I want to actually take a deeper look into that as well and remove the system and think more so about the individual because, like I said, it's easier to change a person or mind rather than to change the system. That's something that's been in place for a minute now. You know what I mean? So, but let's continue to make this point though. This dysfunction in the black household, we can say it stemmed from slavery. We can also say it's one of those things that maybe was an underlying factor in people in general. Like, how was it so easy that the white man came and divided and conquered us, and you know what I'm saying, even did what they did to us? What made that so easy? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's there's questions that I'm not saying I have the answers to, but there are questions that I pose and I think about on a daily, and I wanted to be addressed, and I wanted to be talked about on the timeline, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on all that, because I feel like we're in this space where social media has changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world got a platform, which means everybody in the world have a certain level of power now, depending on how they use it. You know what I'm saying? So to end this point off, 'cause I don't want it to be too long and drawn out. What do y'all think, black women? You know what I'm saying, about all the stuff I just pointed out? What do y'all think about the dysfunction in the household nowadays, where there's not many good black men, which leads to the fact that there's a lot of single black women raising kids by themselves? I'm a product of that environment. I'm a product of that. So I'm gonna end it off by saying that what do y'all think about this video? And let me know in the comments. Peace. Kimante Martin, Creative University, Creative Universe, Creative University.